Welcome back. Well, you saw in that spot there how the Hoag Health Center operations is expanding. Actually, it's expanded more than that. Those renderings go back a little ways, a few months ago, but I'd like to welcome Marcy Brown, who's Vice President of Hoag Hospital Irvine and Hoag Health Center operations. Nice to have you here today.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we saw you in that spot right there. So how long have you been with Hoag? And
going on 14 years.
Oh, wow.
14 years.
So did you start down in Newport?
I did. I was recruited to run radiology operations. So I did that for several years, 9 years, and then I was a part of the team that helped open Hoag Hospital Irvine.
Very nice.
Yes, exciting opportunity.
Yeah, definitely. And of course now, the thing that is sort of, you're kind of overwatching every day, I'm sure, is the new health center. So tell me about that and how that's progressing.
I am. We just actually celebrated our 5-year anniversary of the opening of Hoag Hospital Irvine, and over the last couple of years we thought strategically we need to expand our outpatient offerings, service offerings, and also launch specialized services into the community. So we will be opening in May of 2016, a 150,000 square foot facility, 3 buildings, 50,000 square feet each.
Wow.
And the strategy is to really deliver those specialized services to the community. So we will be having a 50,000 square foot cancer center with outpatient infusion, radiation therapy, an outpatient surgery center, outpatient GI center. The Neurosciences Institute will come and join us. We will be having women's specialized services, a comprehensive diagnostic women's breast center, and also womenology and a men's health center. So
okay, womenology is Women's Health Center?
That is,
okay.
That is.
Right.
And so the guys need a health center too.
But it's not called menology, I guess.
No, it's not. We're still working on the name. But it'll be great, I'm sure.
Well, you know, obviously the reputation of Hoag is, in Orange County is stellar, and it's, I don't know how many decades it goes back. But the 5 years already in Irvine,
isn't that something?
Yeah, and it's really nice that that this is being built, but you're really serving that area in South Orange County as well, right?
Absolutely. So we've got our eye on South County as well. We're definitely not just limited to the Irvine service area, but as the community grows and expands, we are committed to growing and expanding with it and delivering those Hoag branded services, like you mentioned, known for our quality and expertise, our world-class physicians and nurses. So in addition to the Hoag Health Center, actually, we are going to be launching urgent care centers. We opened in the last several months an urgent care in the Aliso Viejo Hoag Health Center, along with Hoag Medical Group. They've launched services, pediatrics is there, as well as our primary care and internal medicine physicians. So Aliso Viejo launched the urgent care, and within the next few weeks we will be launching an urgent care on the Sand Canyon location.
Okay.
And also in Los Olivos Shopping Center we'll be opening up an urgent care in the spring.
Okay, is that in Irvine?
It is in Irvine. It is in Irvine.
And as far as the urgent care, is this for a place that anyone can go who...
Absolutely.
You know, I know we had someone on a while ago, I forget the person's name, but we talked about that. The differences between an emergency room and urgent care.
Urgent care versus emergent care.
Yeah, and it's really, quite a difference. Most of the time, you could probably go to urgent care, as he said. Well, if it's something that's not really life-threatening, you're not bleeding out or anything.
That's right.
Urgent care is a place you want to go.
Symptoms of a stroke; those are all emergent.
Yes.
Emergent issues, and you need to call 911 and go to the emergency room.
Yeah.
But our strategy is to make urgent care more accessible, more affordable. To the community. And when we look at the number of low level, meaning low emergent types of conditions we see in the emergency room, part of the strategy is to decant those visits out of the emergency room, because what we've experienced in the 5 years that we've been open at Hoag Hospital Irvine is an exponential growth in the number of patients seen in our emergency room. When Hoag took over the hospital in 2001 or 2008. I'm sorry, we closed it down and reopened in 2010. The prior tenant was seeing about 50 visits a day in the emergency room, and today we're seeing well over 100 visits a day in the emergency room. So in addition to launching the Hoag Health Center Irvine, we're going to be expanding the emergency room on the campus as well.
Okay.
Today we have 14 treatment spaces, 8 private rooms. Within 2 years we will have expanded that emergency room to 38 treatment spaces and 32 private rooms.
That's amazing.
So, right, so in addition to that expansion and that investment for this community, we're also going to be opening the urgent care. So we think the combination of both should be able to serve the community.
What is, what do you think is the cause of the expansion in emergency room visit? Do you think people are, I imagine a lot of them are people that can be actually be going over to urgent care.
Right.
But on the other hand, do you think it's people who are just more aware of what's going on with themselves? They're kind of more aware that, you know, I am having it may be just a mild heart attack, but I'm more aware of that, or having a mild stroke, I need to get in at least.
You're right, Ken. I think awareness is absolutely a key factor, but then again, look at the growing demographics of our community, right?
Right.
We're expanding along with the community. So the growing business community in Irvine, as well as the expansion and the growth of the community. So I think part of it is just that natural evolution. And also, I think we underestimated the appetite for the Hoag brand in South County, and so a part of that is folks who would typically have driven down the 55 freeway down to Newport Beach to access Hoag services are now coming to Hoag Irvine to access those services.
So when will this be opening, your new health center?
May of 2016.
Okay.
And we would love to see you and the Laguna Woods members at our grand opening. So maybe I'll come back with more information on that as we grow closer to the opening day.
That would be great. Well, it's been a pleasure having you on.
Thank you so much.
And great information. The main website is hoag.org, so you can get some information there. And we look forward to that opening. And yes, definitely, we'll come out and take a look.
Perfect. Thank you so much,
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
All right, we'll be right back.